for the faint of heart. This night ain't for the faint of heart, 'cause the faint of heart gon' fall apart. This night ain't for the holy man with the holy plan for the promised land. This night we got the...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your TLC Fall Out Broadcast show. I'm your host, Chase Carter. Joining me on the phone is my special colleague and special friend, Ivy Darkstar.
Hello, everyone. Let me start off by saying I wasn't overly thrilled with some of the results of the pay-per-view last night, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, but I think overall it had some high points in there, too. Now, let's go over the pre-show match, starting with, we had Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch, and it was a pretty interesting matchup, I'd say the least. But Sasha Banks wins this match by submission with the help of the Team Bad members. What's your thoughts on this matchup?
I kind of actually like both the girls in this match, so pretty much figured Sasha Banks would win. And of course, the dirty tricks, dirty deeds with Naomi and Tamina helping her out. But we know that heels do what heels do. So
yeah,
I think that match should have been part of the main show, though.
I do agree. If they're boosting up this Diva Revolution, and so far that they're not really doing it like as high as they should be doing, in my opinion. But anyway, let's move on to the next match. We had the New Day versus the Usos versus the Lucha Dragons. It was a triple threat ladder match, tag team championship match, and to me, this was the match of the night. But nonetheless, New Day prevails in this match with the help of Xavier Woods throwing the trombone to Kalisto's back and then set up Big E doing the rest of it there. But your thoughts on this matchup?
Well, I'm going to say, first of all, that unless Xavier Woods is actually going to be in the ring, he should be banned to backstage. Because if you look at all their matches, they usually win because Xavier Woods, outside the ring, does stuff.
Yeah, what really gets me is, it was Big E and Kofi that won this tag team championship fair and square, or whatever. They hold the belts, but yet Xavier Woods is part of that faction, so he comes into the mix and interferes in the matches. What gets me is if they're going to use all three of them like that, they need to make a trios championship. That way they all each have a belt instead of them all three sharing the belts, That's where it gets...
I just don't like them.
Yeah, I don't
like the New Day, period, so...
Yeah,
I'm kind of disappointed with that.
There's so much to talk about in that matchup. That was a phenomenal matchup. Every athlete, put their bodies on the line. Kalisto did an amazing forward flip onto the ladder, risking his body there. It was just unbelievable matchup. And, of course... One of the Uso brothers got put through one of the ladders. It was just a crazy, intense matchup.
Yeah, it was.
Let's go over to Rusev versus Ryback match, and Rusev wins this match by submission with the help of Lana. What your thoughts on this?
Oh my gosh, she's such a faker. As soon as she started her little injury thing, I knew it was so fake.
Yeah.
It's like, seriously? Come on.
Yeah, I'm not liking this dude, Lana. I think I liked the Russian Lana better, whenever she was doing the Russian row. But we'll just have to see what happens with Lana. I thought Lana was supposed to be actually a diva now, actually wrestling.
Yeah,
we still have not seen her wrestle.
I think that got derailed.
Maybe so. But anyway, moving on, we had Jack Swagger versus Berto Del Rio in a chairs match for the United States Championship. Alberto Del Rio wins this match. Your thoughts on this matchup? I was not happy with the outcome here.
Yeah, I wasn't thrilled with it. Let's just leave it at that.
I was surprised that we did not see Zeb Coulter come out to help Jack Swagger after what Alberto Del Rio did to Zeb Coulter over the previous shows here. I guess a lot of fans have got to be questioning here now, what's going on? What are they doing now with Zeb Coulter now? Is he going to be rode off the scene, or is he coming back to help Jack Swagger? Do you think they're going to reunite, Jack Swagger and Zeb Coulter?
Honestly, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Well, we had the 8-man elimination tables match, and this match I thought was also a great match, but I also didn't like the outcome of this match either. But we had the Dudley Boys, Tommy Dreamer, and Rhino versus the Wyatt family. The Wyatt family wins this matchup. Was unhappy with this outcome. Your thoughts on this matchup?
Oh, I so wanted the Wyatts to lose, but of course, why should they?
Yeah. It's been a while since the Wyatt family has won in a pay-per-view, so maybe that's the reason why they wanted them to win. I think, to me, if you're going to bring back Tommy Dreamer for like a period of time like they're doing, and Rhino, we don't see him on Raw or SmackDown all the time. In my opinion, they should have let them win the match since they're not around all the time. These guys are ECW originals, and they are what made ECW famous. So I just don't get this. I don't get it. But moving on, we had Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship, and my boy Dean Ambrose is the new Intercontinental Champion. Hell yes. I know you're excited about this too.
Oh my God. I was, when Dean won that match, I was screaming. Yeah, I shed some happy tears. I'll tell you that. I'm telling you.
No one has works hard and earns it more and deserves it more than Dean Ambrose. That man deserves it. Well job done. Now
finally, he has reached one of his goals.
Yes, and of course his other goal is to be WWE World Heavyweight champion. Maybe now that Kevin Owens has lost the belt, maybe he'll go back to NXT. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, let's send Kevin Owens away.
Yeah,
I'm tired of him.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Let's go over to Divas Championship match. Charlotte versus Paige. And this was typical Flair. Ric Flair was joining her by ringside with Charlotte. Of course, everybody knows Ric Flair's daughter is Charlotte. And Ric Flair did help her out in this match somewhat. Not actually touching or anything, but helped her, removing the pad from the ring post. Charlotte does win this match. Your thoughts on this matchup?
Oh, well, Ric Flair is known as the dirtiest player in the game. And Charlotte is his daughter. I like both Paige and Charlotte. But right now, it's Charlotte's time to shine. And I think it's good because maybe now some of the focus will get back to some of the other divas that are kind of been left in the shadows a little bit. And now we know Nikki Bella is supposedly out with an injury, but I guarantee you once she gets back, she's going to be back in the hunt for the title. Yeah,
it looks like they're getting ready to set up Charlotte versus Becky Lynch in a rivalry because we've seen it ongoing backstage. Becky Lynch seems a little torn.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really liking the rivalry, but I think that's what they're going to be doing next.
Yeah, I think what's happening is Becky sees Flair coming out in Charlotte and doesn't like it because Becky is she wants to win clean, and she sees Charlotte now
cheating to win. Right. All right, well, let's go over the main event. We got much to talk about in this main event. We had Roman Reigns versus Sheamus. TLC Tables, Ladders, and Chairs match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And Sheamus prevails in this match with the help of League of Nations. Again, Roman Reigns gets screwed time and time again. And then afterwards, Roman Reigns freaked out and snapped, destroyed the League of Nations, destroyed Triple H, put Triple H through the announce table, and then speared him as he was getting ready to go backstage. And then afterward, we find out Triple H was taken on a gurney and was hospitalized in the hospital. I'm thinking it's all storyline for sake, but your thoughts on this matchup?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not happy that Roman lost. It pisses me off. He's worked hard. He's working hard. He's earned this. He's earned this championship. And I'm sorry, I just don't like Sheamus. He looks like a rooster.
Yeah.
Which is an insult to roosters, believe it or not.
Yeah. You got a point.
But Roman, oh my God, him snapping was a thing of beauty.
Wasn't it? I mean, that spear was devastating. Oh my God, that was intense spear, wasn't it?
Oh my God, I loved it. I was just like, yes.
It was like someone scoring a touchdown or something. I was really happy when that happened, when he got put to the announce table.
It was for storyline purposes. Apparently Triple H has tweeted as of about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
A tweet from Triple H saying "Game on."
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a rivalry between these two guys. It's probably gonna be setting up at WrestleMania. That's probably what they were doing last night, setting up WrestleMania between these two guys. Do you think the championship's gonna be on the line in this matchup though?
Possibly.
I would think you have to because they're wanting
Triple H.
Yeah, go ahead.
Triple H has been training a little hard. From what I understand, he's been training a little more than what he normally does. Sounds like he's gearing up to get back in the ring.
I'm ready for it, and I think we want to see the old Triple H back. We're not liking this authority figure Triple H. We want to see the Lethal Assassin back, and I think that would make this match even better if we could see the old Triple H back. What do you think?
Very pop, yeah. I loved it. I loved Triple H when he was wrestling.
Yeah.
The game, the Lethal Assassin. I loved it. I cheered for him.
Right. Do you think
when he was with Shawn, when he was with Shawn Michaels as DX? Oh my God, the comedy! Oh man, and the teamwork they displayed.
Do you think that Roman Reigns turned heel last night? That's the big question. I thought he might have possibly turned heel last night. Do you think he turned heel last night?
You know what? I don't. I don't see him. I saw what he could possibly do as a heel. I think he's just fucking that up.
Yeah, I think he might
be being screwed.
He might be like in the middle of a babyface and the middle of a heel, what you call a tweener, So we'll just have to see what happens tonight. What do you think is going to happen on Raw tonight with Roman Reigns? Do you think he's going to get suspended and fined or jumped by the League of Nations? What do you think is going to happen tonight?
Oh, probably a combination of all three, knowing the authority.
Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Do you have any other final thoughts for us, Miss Ivy?
No, just keep watching, people. You may not like what's going on right now, but, just keep watching. Things can change in a heartbeat. I mean, who would have expected Roman Reigns to just go crazy last night, which, again, I loved.
I think that's going to help boost the ratings. They've been having trouble with ratings, so with Sheamus with Roman Reigns doing what he did last night, I think it's really going to help the ratings. Big time.
Yeah.
He's going to get a big reaction from the crowd, too. It's going to be awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ivy Darkstar, for joining me again. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry we couldn't do this last night. We had other things going on here. But I want to thank you so much again. Go sign up for the WWE Network. WWE Network's still free at WWE.com. Go sign up now.